going for your next comedian, Joe Fackenthall.
How's it going? So, I recently found out that the man who raised me isn't my biological son.
Oh man.
Weird, like, an identity crisis. And then I thought, cheer up, little guy. At least you're no longer a victim of incest. If you're ever unsure of how you spell a word, so when you get the letters of which you're unsure, you mish-mash and overlap, maybe the guy reading it could be considered an idiot. Let's see, convenient. C-O-N-V... Fuck. Scribble scrabble ends with T. What do you mean? Of course that's a name, Jonathan, you fucking idiot. I can't read. I was taking a shit on one of those automatic toilets the other day, and halfway through my bathroom, and whoosh! It's the size of flush while I'm still on it. What kind of stupid fucking artificial intelligence are we dealing with? If I was done shitting, I wouldn't still be sitting on this thing. Now I got shit and piss water sprayed all over my head. Just into the mess I need to wipe up. Why are we still wiping our asses? It's 2012. Sure, we got a fucking robot that cleans the living room floor all by itself, but if I gotta get shit off my ass, I gotta use a piece of paper. Doesn't seem right. On a related note, the other day I was taking a shit, and I reached out for a spooled out piece of newspaper, or, I'm sorry, toilet paper. I noticed there was a hornet slowly crawling up the toilet paper. The same piece I was about to wipe my ass with. Could you imagine how uncomfortable that would have been for the both of us? And that's no way to go out. His last thought would have been, holy shit! And for me, shoving an active hornet on my ass is just something I'm very grateful to have avoided. You ever masturbate so long you gotta take a water break? These are the times where you need to step back and assess how you spend your free time. So, as you can probably tell, jacking off is kind of a hobby of mine. I'm a porn connoisseur. So, you know, it's easy to get bored. I like to keep it fresh, scrolling through. Oh, girl shoving a grapefruit up her ass. Click. No, I've seen this one. So I called my buddy and I asked him about something new and unconquered. He suggested this site called YouJizz. YouJizz? When I first heard the name of the site, I found it a bit pretentious. YouJizz? Don't tell me what I'm gonna do. I will evaluate the material and come on my own accord. Thank you. I'm Joe Fackenthall, and that's my
Awesome! Woo!
Joe Fackenthall, everybody. Keep that round of applause going for your next comedian, Rob.
I'd like to notice the Buff Influence commercials. I really think it sends a good message to our youth. But they need to think these commercials through. I saw one the other day where this long-haired gentleman is running up a flight of steps, stopping only to stare at the dazed stoner, sitting, hanging out, probably skipping school. So the gentleman runs to the rooftop, then he gets into a full sprint and leaps off the fucking roof, 10-foot gap. He does this from so on, roof to rooftop, until he finally reaches school, where they drop above the influence. I don't know. How the fuck is leaping off the rooftop a safer alternative to smoking pot? I have my kids smoking a joint here or there, and then leaping off rooftops is a form of transportation. Is he really supposed to be up there? I doubt that shit's legal either. I don't get that saying, have your cake and eat it too. If you give me a slice of cake, I'm gonna fucking eat it. What else can I do? Throw it at the wall? Smash it in the face of the host? That would be rude. Or how about this one? Take it with a grain of salt. Well, who the fuck would taste something seasoned with only a grain of salt? I probably wouldn't even know it was there at all. Like this one. You ever throw away a full plate of food because it tastes like shit? And then some nosy bitch in the corner is like, there's starving kids in Africa. Oh yeah? Well, if McKenzie and folk, you want to come over to my house, scoop this shit out of the trash can on their plates? By all means. Otherwise, shut the fuck up, because me eating isn't going to put food in their stomachs either. proud men who have to squeeze the shit out of your hand to prove how non-gay they are. My uncle introduced me to the fist bump a couple years ago, and it seems to be getting a lot of playtime. If I have to touch you every time I see you, this is the route I prefer. I realize it may not be appropriate for all occasions. I'm sorry for your loss. Fist bump. Think about it. It's quick contact in and out on the fingers and knuckles, no bullshit. Think of all the disgusting shit you do with the palm of your hand. Wipe your ass, jack off, slap your girlfriend around because her dinner was lukewarm. The opposite of that is bad, which would not be consistent with my logic. And who has time to wash their fucking hands? Not me. Sometimes I create such a ferocious appetite masturbating, I waste no time to lather sons or stick my sticky fingers in the communal lunch meat to make a sandwich.